Hi everyone, my name is Robbie. Welcome back to Saga Prevention Story. Today we are having a guest and he's going to introduce himself, and I have here my friend Saga, and we are happy to be here with you again. Thank you so much.
Welcome once again to Saga Prison Stories. As Robbie has said, we have a guest from all the way down from Jamaica, but he will tell you his name, he'll introduce himself and what he does here. Thank you.
I am Arnold Campbell, and I'm from Jamaica, and I was involved in a program that worked mainly in the prisons, where we do testing for HIV on intake, and we do adherence counseling onto all the prisoners, and all the prisons in Jamaica, including the juvenile centers. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
Not that, sorry. I just talked to Ian. So, Arnold, sorry. You have said you worked in Jamaica and you were running a program that was dealing with HIV and AIDS.
Yes, that's correct.
In Jamaica prison.
Yes.
I would like to know, how big was this prison? How many prisoners were there?
Oh, okay. We have several prisons all over Jamaica.
Yes.
There's the Tower Street Adult Correctional Prison, St. Catherine Adult Correctional, to name two. And we have a total population of approximately 2,000 persons.
2,000
adults.
2,000 adults.
And Tower Street, I believe last time it had like 1,200.
1,200 prisoners.
That's one of the two largest prisons in Jamaica.
Male, female?
Those are male. We have female prisons that there are a couple of hundred in terms of intake population. Right, and then we have the intake juvenile girls, which is separate from the guys. Right.
So you worked there for how many years?
5 years.
5 years. Okay. We'll be asking you questions interchangeably. Robbie, if you have a question.
Yeah, I have a question. How was the HIV? How were they being treated in Jamaica?
Okay, well, for HIV, first of all, the medication is provided by the government, so it's free.
It's free.
So we do what is called test and treat. So once you have been tested, confirm that you're HIV positive, you're immediately put on medication.
And then how was the treatment from the staff when you know that you are HIV?
Was there any stigma?
Stigma is alive and well.
Okay.
But we who are the professionals, we try to mitigate against that as much as possible.
Okay.
But it is there.
Okay.
And we try to minimize that with education, but stigma is such that it doesn't go away overnight. It takes time.
And then how was their diet, for example, if you're HIV?
Well, the diet could be improved. The program I run, we actually did a supplementary program for the inmates, where we provide like dried milk, which is a milk powder, and we supplement that with like peanut butter, which is very nutritious, along with the food that is provided by the government.
Okay.
How was the prevalence? Did you have so many inmates suffering from HIV?
No, the percentage was not high, but one thing of note is that we never had any positive for inmates that are there. The positives that we got were on intake. Because we test you just on admission.
On admission.
And then we do follow-up testing, because you know about the window period and treatment. So we do that kind of follow-up. But most of what we got as positives were from people just coming in.
So therefore, in Jamaica, when one goes to prison, is it mandatory that they must check?
No, it's all voluntary.
Oh, voluntary.
Right.
That's good.
All right. Okay. And is the sentencing for those who are found to be positive the same as those who are just healthy?
Yes, sentences is not based on whether you're positive or
not.
And as a matter of fact, that you're not tested before you go before the judge.
Okay.
So they would not know their status.
So you know your status after you have been
right. Once you have been say, convicted, and you're placed in a particular institution, and we would be there and would ask you, would you like to volunteer to do a test? And we take it from there.
Okay, the reason why I've asked that is in our country there is what is called remand prison, where you can be kept even before your sentence. There are crimes that are not payable.
Well, we have that in Jamaica, but okay, in that case, you'll be held in a jail.
Yes.
And then once you are convicted, and you're transferred to the prison.
Okay. So jail and prison is different.
It's different. You have jails you have jails mainly at the police station.
Okay. As in my place, police station, you only have the cell.
Cell.
Yeah, but
Where you can
that's
stay for
a jail.
Yes, it is.
Behind bars.
Yes.
So from there now you are taken to the court and so forth.
Yes.
And that was you are taken to remand.
Right. So we have a remand sentence, but usually the process is the jail, and from the jail to in front of the judge, and then if you're convicted, then you're put before the police. We also have in the prison system what we call farms. Like if you're near to the end of your sentencing period, then you're put into these institutions called farms. Like we have a tamarind farm, the Richmond farm, and there they actually do farming.
That's nice.
And it's more, the security is not as heightened as you say, for example, Tower Street or St. Catherine. You know, it's much less. So they do farm, they do agriculture, they do chicken, eggs, that kind of thing.
After you are sentenced, do they give them some little money or?
No money. Any money that they might receive is from family or friends, and it goes on an account that they can make purchases.
So it's not like here, at least the prisoners get $1 a day.
Oh, that I did not know.
We learned that here they get
well, you have just taught me something.
Okay, so that is interesting, Were they put on any special diet, food-wise?
You mean
the sick person? Yes.
They just said there's a normal diet that the government provides.
Yes.
And then my program will supplement that.
You will give them something different.
As on advice, we're told that peanut butter is very nutritious. So in addition with that, we give them the milk for them to rehydrate and some other stuff. Plus things for hygiene like rags and soaps and that.
Okay, that's nice. That's good. Okay, so anything else that is different in my country? It was very difficult at first when HIV just hit in our country, and when people were really being stigmatized, and everybody was like, I cannot get near, I cannot move near that person. You see that one, you see. So in our country, the cells before those years when we saw them, they would have a place, like, let's say this is one room, then they would have like 70 people in this room, sleeping together on small mattresses, and squeezing, because, a room that was supposed to take maybe 40 people would take 70 or 80.
I know of that, but not in Jamaica. I actually saw that in Haiti, Port-au-Prince, National Prison.
Yes.
What they do is like, there's a room in particular that I saw that they had like cots, not cots, what do you call it? Like those hammocks. So they have like this. And like the 20 persons would be in a room that should probably hold about 4, because the hammocks is what they use. I've actually seen that in here.
Overcrowded.
And that particular prison has a maximum capacity of 4,500. That's more than we have in Jamaica, in the entire prison system.
Okay. So what kind of programs did they used to have in the prisons? Like programs to elevate.
Well, they do provide some educational program, free work that people volunteer to come in, and the success rate has been quite good.
Oh,
So
really?
they actually have them sit exams, what we call Caribbean examination policy exams or CSEC. And you know, a number of the inmates have been doing that. Those who are interested, really interested
In London.
because you will have the programs and some persons are just not.
Interested, true. And you can't force them.
No.
You can't.
Okay.
Oh, we used to have like trades.
Excuse us for that. There must be something construction going on.
They used to have like trades. They used to have a bakery. They used to do tailoring, but all of that has fallen by the wayside.
Okay. Were there any fights? People killing each other? Fighting?
There are fights. There are fights at times, but it's not a lot.
And what is the punishment for people who fight?
Solitary
Confinement.
Right, solitary.
They were not being beaten by the officers?
I have never seen it, but I know it does exist.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
But it does exist.
Because the thing is that one thing I know as a fact is that they respect our program.
Okay.
We conduct ourselves in such a way that if the danger is there, it's not gonna. You know, but you know, if you go into prison, you work in the prisons, you always have to be alert.
Exactly.
Because at any moment something can happen. But on the whole, it's good.
Okay, because we witnessed a lot of beating, you know, being battered.
But you see, I guess probably you would because you're there.
Because we were there.
But we visit, so you basically will be on their best behavior.
Yes.
And also we are bringing stuff to them.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
because a lot of prisoners or inmates is the correct word.
Yes.
Once you have been convicted and incarcerated, you lose your family and your friends. No one visits you.
Exactly.
So if we take a bath soap and a rag, well, we used to take the toothbrushes, but we were told not to because they would break it and use it as weapon. So we were told not to do the toothbrushes. So we gave the toothpaste, the soap, and the rags.
Okay.
You know, and then we give the little nutritional stuff.
And you know, even if there were beatings, you could not know because when the visitors comes, they cannot show you that they beat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you say you will go with
You will go with the visitor. They used to tell us, if you say anything, you will go with them. Yeah.
Otherwise, if you are to stay there, you can't say
You can't say
anything.
exactly.
Yeah, then that was a good thing that you did. Would you want to do it here in Canada as well?
Oh, I'd love to. I would love to. Actually, you know, there's this adage where if you like something, you have never worked a day in your life, and I do like that. I do like giving back. I do like, you know, being able to keep somebody on their medication and show them different.
Thank you. Later.
So I would. I would definitely do
That's
that.
good.
That's nice. We used to go also back to the prisons to do some projects, and we would like to continue doing that, and we would like to continue also doing it back home. So we are working on the possibilities and pursuing if that can happen. So
Oh,
yes. So it was nice talking to you.
yes. It's nice being here.
That's nice.
Aaron, and another last question I would like to ask. You say you are dealing mostly with male prisons.
No.
Oh, all prisons.
We did all prisons. We deal with the males, the females, and the juveniles.
Oh, okay. Male, females, and juveniles.
Right. And juveniles, both male and female.
Beautiful. And
That's a
people
fact.
think differently. So,
That's a fact. We find it in both males and females. But the females are more open. You would never hear any discussion or something like that. Except you might hear an inmate who has a disparaging remark about somebody else, which we always try to discourage. But I find the females are much more open and upfront. But I say it's never ever officially
acknowledged. Okay, thank you, Arnold, for giving us this talk.
Sure.
We hope to be talking to you occasionally here and there when we find something.
They know how to find me.
We have something we want to find out about Jamaica prisons.
I can tell you as much as I know.
Or maybe when we start, you can join us.
Yes, if we get
That's
our
a possibility.
we can work together in this project. So I can see lunch is being served. They are telling us to eat.
Yeah.
They want us to eat lunch.
Yeah.
So we'll probably end there. And our viewers, those who have not subscribed, please do comment, subscribe, share. It is good to know what happens in prisons all over the world, because we might think that ours is not so good, ours is the best. So it is good to share ideas and to know. And change comes from us. You never know. It can start from as little as the person you least expect. And when we talk about bringing changes and bringing good things, because prisoners are people too.
Exactly.
Some may have committed crimes, some are there innocently, but all in all, God forgives.
Yes.
Those who ask for forgiveness, God forgives. So if God can forgive, then I believe even as human beings, we can forgive and be human to one another in order to make the world a better place. So thank you for watching. Robbie, do you have something?
No, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
And we'll be talking every now and then.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we break for lunch. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.
I am one FMG6, aka Flow Easy. And we say world domination. And we like the globe. Ready. On the ready. Brand new style, get a brand new style. Brand new style, make the place get wild. Brand new style, get a brand new style. Brand new style, brand new style. Brand new style, get a brand new style. Brand new style, make the place get wild. Brand new style, get a brand new style. Brand new style. Just watch. Girl, them a twerk like a carnival. Back a girl like Bacchanal. Make it hurt, no Panadala. Make her wet like a canala. Keep her secrets, no scandal. Everybody knows that me love a bad girl. But she jaw heavy like 2 sandbag. And me alone she love and I do mean to brag. Me alone she love and I do mean to brag. Yes, me alone she love and I do mean to brag.
Dale, papi.
Bumbleclad.
Dale, papi. Dale, papi.
You don't know, we a bad man from the T.O. So we come for bustle like a 34-4. So we come for like a 6.0. Bust the dance floor. T.that massive them love the hardcore. Man a wicked man only if it got out the door. Shot it in your face and let the body on the floor. Make your family and your friends them see you no more. Get mad now.